Well, when I was in grade 5, like, we were the oldest in the school, and going to grade 6, it felt like we were so tiny because we saw like grade 12s and whatever. But I don't know, I can't really think back that far.
That's okay.
I didn't really like high school that much. I wanted to get out of there as fast as I could.
So what didn't you like about it?
I don't know. I didn't have my best friends because they were a year older than me, so, and they graduated a year ahead of me. But I don't know. It was kind of fun though, at times. But I didn't really like the classes though, because like I felt like we could have learned more than we should have, and there's other classmates that seemed like they weren't in our same level, so it kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's like there's a few of us that really like to go to school, but there's a lot more that didn't want to be in school and didn't do work. And so it felt like they were bringing us down, like to another level instead of learning more in high school. Science.
Okay.
He was my favorite teacher.
What was he like?
He was really cool, and he would talk about traveling, and like he really wanted us to learn, and I don't know, he was just an awesome teacher. Well, I remember there was me and Jenna. We used to go to a separate class because the rest of the class were just being loud and not doing work. So me and Jenna would go to a different class where it's quiet and do our work. I remember that really helped a lot, not being around the kids that don't want to do work. Maybe, I don't know, because sometimes there's like 2 grade 11s or whatever. Like maybe if there's one class where like they all want to do work and the other class don't want to do work, they'll do it differently. Like they'll teach those kids differently, and the other grade 11 class could be more advanced. Like they want to learn more, then they'll learn more. I think if they did it that way, like it would work a lot better. Like being in the same level, like with the class. But then again, it would be really awesome to see both of them, like the higher level will help the lower level and try and be in the same level with them. But I don't know which one would work, but I guess you have to see both of them and see what works for the youth or the class. I think around that time I was a part of the youth council, so being involved in the community like helped. And I did go to a couple of trips when I was in high school, which was really awesome, and I love to travel, so I had a lot of fun traveling.
Where have you traveled?
When I was about 16, well, a week after I turned 16, my first international trip, I went to Greenland. I went there for a conference, suicide prevention conference, which was really awesome to go to. I met a lot of great people. And that same year, with maybe 4 of my other classmates, we went to Copenhagen for the climate change talks that was happening. And we got to meet people from, I think it was Norway, Greenland, and Alaska. And it was really awesome. We had a lot of fun. I guess seeing new places and meeting new people, and like seeing how different it is from home. And I don't know, I just love going to new places. something new, something different.
Mm-hmm.
I guess kind of being more strict on them, because they should be more mature and being role models, I guess, for the junior high and the younger people. I think like students should know that like they're going to be like the next generation, and they don't know that, and like they have so much opportunities out there, but they're always asking like, we have nothing to do, we're bored and whatever. But youth and students should just get out there, like look on the internet at least and see if like what's going on. They could apply and like be out there. Because I remember one time when I was in high school, like another student asked me, why do you always travel and none of us do? And well, it's like if you don't get out there, then you won't get any opportunities. Like if you go somewhere and then people will know you more, and then more opportunities will come, like from one to another. And it's just like, be confident in yourself and like know more about yourself and then the world, I guess. And like I did my work and I had fun in school. I tried, and like they don't get that. It was the last year of high school when we were in grade 12, and we started talking about college and how to apply, and our teacher was helping us apply and stuff. And I applied to a couple of colleges in Ottawa and in Toronto, and I got accepted. But something personal happened, so like I couldn't go, and I felt like I was rushing to get out of high school, rushing to get out of Pang. Like I wasn't prepared enough, like emotionally and everything else in my life. I wasn't prepared to leave home, so I stayed for a year, and then I was like, I'll go next year. But it's been 2 years, and I've heard if you say I'll go next year, it keeps going. So yeah, it's been 2 years, but I wanna go to school in the fall or go to a trip. So it's been 2 years, but I'm planning to go to NS in the fall. I applied for this internship in Bhutan, and I got an interview with them, and they told me that they would really love to work with me, but they said maybe we could work in the summer instead. So I'm gonna get in touch with them when it's about summertime, and hopefully I'll go to Bhutan for 4 months and go to Halifax for 2 months. So if I don't go to that, and then I'll apply to NS. Well, like I said, I love to travel, and I have this friend, he loves to travel, like he's traveled all over, and like we talk about like where we want to go, like if we ever had a chance. And then he gave me this site, that ACIC site, and then I checked it out, and there was one youth film facilitator and multimedia facilitator, and I was like, wow, that's for me, that's what I would love to do. And then I applied for it, and I was so happy to hear like they'd love to work with me, and so I'm like, how exciting. So hopefully I'll go there soon. I've done something like that, like personally, and I said within 5 years I want to be married and have kids. But like when I think about 10 years, I'm like, well, I know I want to travel, and I know I want to do film. I want to do a lot of things in life. Like I even want to start my own clothing line, maybe. I've been thinking about that lately. So I want to do a lot of things. Like I want to sing a little bit. I want to dance. Like it's all like creative areas. And I don't know. I think I want to explore that more. Even acting or like anything that would sound fun, that would interest me. And I don't know. I've always had this image in my head where I'd travel all over the world, get experience. And then if I'm going to settle down, and then I'll come back to live here in my hometown. So I want to be out there and then come back when I'm ready to settle down.
Good.
I just want to say, like, I think, how do I say it? Like, I've been wanting to travel ever since I was 11, and that was my first time going on a trip with the school. And I went to Mississauga, and then from after that, I went to another trip next year. So I've been kind of going everywhere ever since I was 11, and I'm really happy I got that opportunity. And like I said, if you get one opportunity, more opportunities will come to you. Instead of being like, oh, there's like nothing to do in Pang. It's just a small town. But like once you get out there, like once you see the world, you want to get more of it and learn more every day.
It's a really good way